What I'm about to tell you is something most doctors don't explain clearly. I'm Dr. Evan Hartley, and today I'm going to break it down in the simplest way possible so you can actually understand what's happening inside your body, the shocking benefits of adding certain natural ingredients too. Your coffee may completely change the way you think about aging, strength, and energy after 60. Coffee isn't just your morning pick-me-up. For millions of seniors, it may actually be stealing strength or rebuilding it faster than some of the most expensive supplements on the market. After the age of 60, the body naturally loses up to 8% of muscle mass every decade. This process, known as sarcopenia, increases the risk of weakness, falls, fractures, loss of independence, and even early death. But here's the surprising part. When coffee is combined with the right natural ingredients, it can become much more than a daily habit. It may help support muscle recovery, circulation, metabolism, inflammation balance, and healthy aging in ways most people never realize, and the science behind this is fascinating. Certain nutrients added to coffee have been studied for their potential to help reduce inflammation, support blood flow, improve protein synthesis, stabilize blood sugar, and provide the body with compounds essential for maintaining strength as we age today. I'm going to show you 8 powerful additions you can stir into your coffee each morning, ranked from number 8 all the way to number 1. And make sure you stay until the end, because the number 4 ingredient is so powerful that one study found it improved mobility in older adults by more than 40%. Yet very few people are actually using it correctly. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. How old are you today? Where are you watching from? And how has your energy or strength been feeling lately? Leave it in the comments below. I read as many comments as I can because this channel is about building a community focused on healthy aging, strength, and longevity. Now, let's begin with number 8. Number 8, cinnamon. Most people think of cinnamon as something you sprinkle on desserts or holiday drinks. But when added to coffee, cinnamon becomes a surprisingly powerful tool for supporting muscle health and metabolism after 60. Cinnamon contains natural compounds that may help reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and most importantly, support healthy blood sugar balance. And that matters more than most people realize. When blood sugar constantly spikes and crashes, muscles struggle to absorb nutrients efficiently. Over time, this may contribute to fatigue, weakness, increased fat storage, and accelerated muscle loss. Take John, age 68. He constantly felt exhausted after lunch and noticed his legs becoming weaker every time he climbed stairs. His wife suggested he try adding cinnamon to his morning coffee. At first, he laughed at the idea, but after a few weeks, he noticed something remarkable. His afternoon fatigue improved, his energy felt steadier, and during his next checkup, his blood sugar readings had dropped significantly. His doctor was genuinely surprised. Science helps explain why. Research suggests that cinnamon may help improve insulin sensitivity, allowing muscles to absorb glucose more effectively, instead of leaving excess sugar circulating in the bloodstream. And for seniors, steady energy means stronger muscles, better balance, and fewer energy crashes throughout the day. Just half a teaspoon added to coffee is enough for most people. For best results, I usually recommend Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, because it contains lower levels of coumarin, a compound that may become harmful in excessive amounts. Unlike sugary creamers that contribute to inflammation and weight gain, cinnamon adds flavor without insulin spikes. It's one of the simplest and most affordable ways to make your coffee work for your health instead of against it. Number 7, unsweetened cocoa powder. Yes, the same ingredient used to make chocolate. But when you use natural unsweetened cocoa powder in coffee, it becomes something entirely different. Cocoa is rich in compounds called flavonols, natural plant antioxidants that may help improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and support muscle recovery. And circulation becomes critically important as we age. When blood vessels stiffen and circulation slows down, muscles receive less oxygen and fewer nutrients. That often leads to heavy legs, poor stamina, slower recovery, and fatigue. Evelyn, age 72, experienced this herself. She loved her daily walks, but her legs constantly felt sluggish and tired. Her grandson suggested she try adding unsweetened cocoa powder to her coffee every morning. At first, she thought it sounded strange, but within a few weeks, her walks felt easier. Her stamina improved, and even her blood pressure readings looked better during her next appointment. Research suggests cocoa flavonols may support endothelial function, essentially helping blood vessels relax and improve blood flow throughout the body. And when combined with coffee's natural caffeine, the effect may create a powerful combination of energy and improved circulation. The key is choosing unsweetened natural cocoa powder, not sugary instant chocolate mixes. Just 1 teaspoon in your morning coffee is enough. Sometimes supporting muscle health isn't only about protein. It's also about improving the delivery system that brings oxygen and nutrients to your muscles in the first place. Number 6. Coconut oil or MCT oil. This may sound unusual at first, but in many parts of the world, older adults have used coconut-based fats for generations to support energy and cognitive function. Here's why they matter. MCTs, medium-chain triglycerides, are rapidly converted into ketones, which provide a clean source of fuel for both the brain and muscles. As we age, the body often becomes less efficient at using glucose for energy. That's one reason fatigue, cravings, brain fog, and weakness become more common after 60. Ketones offer an alternative fuel source. Harold, age 69, used to experience constant late morning crashes after drinking coffee alone. He relied on sugary snacks just to maintain energy. His son suggested adding 1 teaspoon of MCT oil to his coffee. At first, Harold joked that he didn't want greasy coffee, but after sticking with it, he noticed his cravings dropped. His energy stayed stable much longer, and over time he even lost weight around his waistline. His evening walks became easier and his energy levels improved noticeably. To use it, start small. 1 teaspoon blended into coffee is enough initially. Over time, many people gradually increase the amount as their body adapts. MCT oil teaches us an important lesson. Your muscles don't rely only on carbohydrates for fuel. Healthy fats can also provide stable energy that supports strength and endurance as we age. Number 5. Milk or soy milk. This one sounds incredibly simple, but it's often overlooked. Adding milk or soy milk to coffee can transform it into a more muscle-supportive drink. Milk provides complete protein containing essential amino acids, especially leucine, one of the key amino acids involved in muscle protein synthesis. Soy milk also provides quality protein, along with beneficial plant compounds called isoflavones, which may support both bone and cardiovascular health. After 60, even small increases in daily protein intake can make a meaningful difference. Dolores, age 72, drank black coffee for decades because she thought skipping calories was automatically healthier. But her daughter, who worked in healthcare, noticed her arms becoming thinner and weaker. She suggested Dolores try adding fortified soy milk to her morning coffee. A few months later, Dolores noticed she could carry groceries more comfortably and climb stairs with less strain. Even her doctor noticed slight improvements in her overall strength and bone health markers. Hafer, Cup of milk or soy milk may provide around 4 to 6 grams of protein, enough to help support muscle preservation, especially when combined with other healthy habits. Unlike sugary creamers, milk and soy milk offer nutrients the body can actually use. And that becomes increasingly important with age. If you're finding this information helpful so far, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss future videos focused on healthy aging, strength, nutrition, and longevity. And let me know in the comments, which of these coffee additions sounds the most interesting to you so far? Now let's continue with number 4, collagen powder. Many people think collagen is only about beauty or skincare, but after 60, collagen becomes much more important than most people realize. Collagen is one of the structural proteins that supports joints, muscles, tendons, ligaments, and bones. Unfortunately, collagen production naturally declines with age. That's one reason stiffness, slower recovery, joint discomfort, and reduced mobility become more common later in life. Robert, age 70, loved gardening but dreaded the soreness afterward. A friend suggested he add collagen powder to his morning coffee. At first, he doubted it would make any difference, but after a couple of months, he noticed less knee discomfort, smoother movement, and better flexibility while working in his garden. Research suggests collagen supplementation may help support joint comfort, muscle recovery, and mobility in older adults. Collagen contains amino acids such as glycine and proline, which serve as important building blocks for connective tissue. Most collagen powders dissolve easily into hot coffee without significantly changing the taste, and because coffee naturally increases circulation, it may help distribute nutrients throughout the body more efficiently. For many seniors, collagen isn't about vanity, it's about maintaining movement, independence, and quality of life. Number 3, whey protein powder. This is one of the most effective additions for preserving muscle after 60. Many people think protein powders are only for athletes or bodybuilders, but in reality, older adults may benefit from them even more. As we age, the body becomes less responsive to protein intake, a process researchers often call anabolic resistance. That means the body requires higher quality protein to properly stimulate muscle repair and growth. Whey protein is particularly rich in leucine, the amino acid that activates muscle protein synthesis. Research has shown that seniors supplementing with whey protein may improve lean muscle mass, strength, balance, and walking performance. Helen, age 67, began noticing that laundry baskets felt heavier and stairs left her out of breath. Her son recommended adding unflavored whey protein isolate to her morning coffee. Within weeks, she felt stronger, steadier, and more energetic. Eventually, her doctor confirmed improvements in her muscle mass. To use it, simply stir 1 scoop of unflavored whey isolate into coffee. For those sensitive to lactose, whey isolate is usually easier to digest than regular whey concentrate. Protein after 60 isn't optional, it's essential. And providing the body with enough high-quality protein may be one of the most important things you can do to maintain strength and independence. Number 2, ground chia seeds. Tiny seeds with surprisingly powerful benefits. Ground chia seeds provide fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and plant-based protein. And most seniors simply don't get enough of these nutrients. Low omega-3 intake may contribute to inflammation, joint discomfort, poor circulation, and even cognitive decline. George, age 70, struggled with belly fat, constipation, and fatigue. His daughter suggested grinding chia seeds and stirring them into coffee. At first, he laughed at the idea, but within weeks, his digestion improved, his joints felt less stiff, and his energy became steadier throughout the day. Ground chia seeds work much better than whole seeds because grinding helps release their nutrients for absorption. Just 1 or 2 teaspoons can provide meaningful nutritional support. Sometimes the smallest additions create the biggest long-term impact. And finally, number 1, turmeric with black pepper. This combination may be one of the most powerful natural additions you can put into coffee after 60. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound widely studied for its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. But curcumin alone is poorly absorbed. That's where black pepper becomes important. Black pepper contains piperine, which may increase curcumin absorption dramatically. Inflammation is one of the hidden drivers behind many age-related problems, including joint discomfort, muscle loss, arterial stiffness, and cognitive decline. Curcumin may help support a healthier inflammatory balance inside the body. Satoshi, age 73, struggled with knee discomfort that made gardening difficult. His daughter suggested adding turmeric and black pepper to his coffee each morning. After several weeks, he noticed less stiffness, better mobility, and more comfortable movement overall. His doctor was impressed by improvements in his inflammation-related health markers. To try it yourself, add about half a teaspoon of turmeric and a small pinch of black pepper into hot coffee. If the flavor feels too earthy, many people balance it with cinnamon or a small amount of honey. Turmeric and black pepper remind you of something important. Aging doesn't automatically mean decline. The body still responds to supportive habits, proper nutrition, movement, and consistency. Before we finish, an important reminder. This video is for educational purposes only and should not replace professional medical advice. Always speak with your doctor or healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if you take medications or manage existing medical conditions. So let's quickly recap the 8 powerful additions we discussed today. Cinnamon for blood sugar balance, cocoa powder for circulation, coconut or MCT oil for stable energy, milk or soy milk for protein support, collagen powder for joints and connective tissue, whey protein for muscle rebuilding, ground chia seeds for omega-3 salve and fiber, and turmeric with black pepper for inflammation support. Each one is simple, affordable, and supported by growing scientific research. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which one will you try first? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to stay strong, mobile, and independent after 60. Because healthy aging is not about doing one massive thing perfectly, it's about making small, smart choices consistently, and sometimes, even your morning coffee can become part of that transformation.